All right, y'all, it is that time of year. Well, I guess it happens twice a year, doesn't it? Hey, y'all, my name is Ashley, and today I am doing what everyone else is doing. I am sharing my Sephora favorites. So, the products that I'm showing you in this video today are going to be like my die-hard favorites, products that I use all the time that are constantly in my makeup routine. So if you want to see my favorites, then keep on watching. Okay, I know everyone's doing this video, okay? It's that time of year, everybody does it twice a year, Sephora favorites, right? I think the reason why I want to make my video is because I want to show that those good try and true products are still fantastic today. A lot of my favorites aren't the products that have just come out. My favorites tend to be products that work for me, that I use in my daily routine, and that's what I want to show you. Before I get started and into the products, I wanted to go ahead and mention that there is a new link in my description. So the link in my description is a Benable link, which is also an affiliate program for smaller creators. And if you shop through those links, I just want to let you know that I do earn a commission. And the products I'm going to be talking about today will be in that link. Benable allows you to make lists, and within my link, there is a list for my Sephora spring favorite sales. All the products I'm going to be talking about today are going to be in there along with other favorites from Sephora, because I cannot talk about every single product that I own and love because this would be a really, really long video. So anything that didn't make it into the video is also going to be in that link. And I want to go ahead and thank you in advance. And I want to go ahead and thank people who have already shopped through my links. I really appreciate it. And now let's just jump into my Sephora favorites. This is full of product, and I'm gonna start off with skincare, and you're gonna kind of see that I do have favorite brands when it comes to skincare, but I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my toner. I actually have two of them. The first one is from Glow Recipe. I lied, they're both from Glow Recipe, but this is the Watermelon PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. I really enjoy this product. This is the toner that I use in my morning skincare routine, which you'll see that video coming on Tuesday. I like this product. It hydrates the skin. It has ingredients that kind of gently exfoliate the skin as well. And if you're like me and you have acne prone skin, a product like this is great. I've tried other brands that do something similar like Fenty Skin, and I love Fenty Skin. This one meshes for me with my skincare routine, and I love it. The toner that I use in the evening is also from Glow Recipe, and this is the Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. This one has vitamin C in it, so if you do have like the pigmentation from your acne scars or just dark spots on your face, this will help even the texture and lighten the dark spots, which is why I love this toner so much. It's also hydrating, so it's just, to me at night, and when it comes to the hydration, this one is heavier than this one. And in the evening is when I pack in all of my skincare. It's not that it's like over hydrating, but it's where I put all of my serums on. When I'm trying to treat stuff is what I do in my nighttime skincare routine. I don't put the products that have the vitamin C and the extra retinols and all of that stuff. No, that's all in my nighttime skincare routine. I like to keep my AM very simple. My nighttime is a little bit more complex. And speaking of my nighttime routine, I do have two more products from Glow Recipe, okay, y'all? This first one is the Cloudberry Bright Moisture Cream. This is a thick, hydrating moisturizer. I love it on my skin in the evening. It reminds me of the Tatcha Dewy, but like the same thickness and consistency, but not as expensive. I actually enjoy the scent of this one a little bit more. And this is a product that I use every single night to lock in all of the serums I put on my face and to keep my skin hydrated while I'm sleeping. The last product from Glow Recipe is the Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm. So this is Glow Recipe's cleansing balm. And I have tried several. And like, I know a lot of people are a big fan of the Pharmacy Green Clean. I don't like the way that one smells. I don't know why, I don't like it. This one, it does smell like papayas. This one melts off your makeup almost immediately. It's easy to go ahead and put on your eyes. It melts away your eye makeup. and I like the scent of it, and it's not hard to get off the skin. I usually use a makeup eraser in water to kind of take off the cleansing balm, and it just wipes right off and takes all the makeup with it. And out of all the ones I've tried, this one is my favorite. Now, earlier I mentioned Fenty Skin. I've tried their toner, but I do like Fenty Skin's moisturizer. So this is the Hydra Vizor with SPF 30, and I like this because it's also refillable. Now, I get the product that does have the fragrance, but you can also buy this in a fragrance-free option. I just like this one because it does give me my SPF, it plays well with makeup, it has a pleasant scent, and it doesn't irritate my skin. And some SPFs, they do irritate my skin and they do break me out, and this one doesn't. And you kind of need the SPF in your skincare routine. Now, two other products from Fenty Skin. One is the Cherry Dub Super Fine Face Scrub. I love this product. I started using this in January. I bought it with some Sephora money that I got for Christmas. I've already used this much product, so you can see where the product is. You can use this on a daily basis. It's just a super fine daily exfoliating scrub for your face. I only use this in the evening, and I probably use it about every other day, sometimes every 3 days. It's just the granules in like I think it's sugar. I mean, it has to be sugar because it's not like the sandy, like St. Ives kind of scrub. Don't do that. But it's just so fine that you don't feel it scratching at your skin. You kind of feel it rubbing on your skin, but it doesn't feel like it's peeling back your skin. And some physical exfoliants for your face feel that way to me. And I just feel like after I wash my face with this, that it's just smoother, it looks healthier, and I really enjoy this product. When I'm not using that, I am using the Cherry Dub Pore Purifier Gel Cleanser. I picked this up around the same time as that product. I know I didn't pick them up at the same time because I had to order this one online and I bought the other one in store. But this has been my daily cleanser. A little goes a long way. And you just take a little bit, it foams up real nicely in your hands, and it feels good on the skin. It doesn't break me out. And this is the facial cleanser I've been enjoying, and I'll be repurchasing it as soon as all of this runs out. But it is a favorite for me. This product is a treatment, and I've talked about it in the past in a previous Sephora favorites. It's not a new product. It's a classic product. It is a great product if you have acne-prone skin. And it is from Kate Somerville. It is the Exfoliate. This is a treatment. You cannot do this every day. It will hurt your skin. Please don't do that. But it is an intensive exfoliating treatment, and you gotta put it on your face and only let it sit there for a minute because you can kind of feel it. I wouldn't say burn, but you will feel like a cooling, tingling sensation. That's when it's time to go ahead and take that off your face. But it physically exfoliates and chemically exfoliates your face. So as somebody who gets a lot of acne, I like treatments like this, and I find that it helps keep my acne gone. Yeah, even on the back of the container, it says use once or twice a week. I use this once a week. This is part of like my heavier skincare routine that I do on Sunday nights. The last skincare product. So these are the Tula Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balms. I have the Rose Glow and Get It, the Gold Glow and Get It, and they just are cooling, hydrating eye balms that help depuff your under eyes and kind of make you feel a little bit more awake as well. These are perfect in the morning. I use these in my morning skincare routine. But you get the pink one that has like a little bit of a brightening pink effect. So if you aren't wearing any makeup, it's just something that kind of makes you look more awake and a little bit more put together. And then there's the gold one, which this is the one I tend to use when I have a little bit more of a tan because it's more of that banana bright kind of effect. And then also like there's another one, it's like in a blue container. It's just kind of like brightening. Keegan actually uses that one. So he has that one and he uses it. He enjoys it. So now I want to talk about prep products and priming products. So these are all of my, I want to be shady, but I'm not going to because you can just wait till Tuesday when I talk about my personal prep and prime routine. But these are my favorite primers. This probably doesn't come as a surprise, but this is a product that I've used for years that I use in my videos, but it is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This is a staple in my collection. I live in Houston. It's hot, it's humid 80% of the year. So this is a product that I need to have in my routine. to help keep my makeup from wearing off my face. This keeps my makeup on my face all day. And that's also why I buy the jumbo size. I don't know how big the smaller one is, but this is a staple in my collection. If I did not favorite or love this product as much as I did, I wouldn't have spent $75 on the jumbo size. Now I have two blurring primers. This first one is a silicone-free one, so it plays really nicely with my gripping primers. And this is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. So it's a silicone-free smoothing primer, and that's supposed to help blur. It blurs. So when you are using this primer, you have to like put it on and like press it into your skin and not rub it onto your skin. When you sit there and you take the time to press it into your skin, it does the blurring effect. I've seen a lot of people online say they don't like this. I'm not saying you're using it wrong, but I find that if you use it and you press it into the skin, it gives that blurring effect, and it helps it does make your pores appear smaller than what they are. This primer is it's like a filter on your face, but it does have silicone in it, so it does not play well with the gripping primers. And this is from Iconic London, and this is the Velvet Smooth. I like this one for no makeup day kind of looks. Even if I don't put foundation on or a skin tint, I will put this on my face just to make it look a little bit more put together. So if I don't have time to sit down, do my makeup, this is what I put on my face to make it look like I have taken the time and the effort to do a little bit more. And my last primer. I have talked about this so many times. The OleHenriksen Banana Bright Vitamin CC Stick. This is my under eye primer. I have dry under eyes and they need to be hydrated, but I also like to prime my under eyes to keep my concealer there and keeping it from creasing and caking and creping and all of those nasty things that we don't like under our eyes. This product helps prevents that. So I have two different shades. I have the shade Guava, which is the brightening pink. It's very similar to the Tula, like not a similar product, but the same reason why I have two different colors. So this is the brightening pink. Damn, this is all I got left. I need to pick one up during the Sephora sale. But this is my brightening pink one. I have the shade Banana, which apparently I need to buy two during the Sephora sale. And this is kind of the shade that I use in the summertime. These look great, obviously to prime my under eyes for concealer, but again, like for no makeup and you want to be put together, this is a great product just to dab under your eyes, blend in with your fingers. It it doesn't fully conceal your dark spots, but it does hide them. Like not all the way, it's not a full coverage product, but it does make your skin appear healthier and you don't have dark spots or dark under eyes. Complexion. So I have 3 different foundations in front of me, and no, I do not have the new Milk Hydra Grip Skin Tint on this list. And that is because I haven't had it that long. I've only had it a little over a month, and to me that's not enough to make it a favorite. But these foundations are foundations that I've been using over a year. They might even be over 2 years. I can't quite remember. But this first one is from KVD, and this is the Good Apple Serum Foundation. This is a thin foundation that is medium to buildable coverage, and yet it's not matte, it's not luminous, it's just like skin-like satin kind of finish on your skin. It is a go-to. This is my second container of this, which says a lot, right? I have quite a few foundations, so it takes me a long time to empty out an entire foundation. So I have emptied one of these and I am on my second one. Says a lot about a product. This is also what is on my face today. Another fantastic foundation, and I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk bad about this one. This is the Dior Backstage. So I actually have 2 different shades because this is the one I was using when I was getting spray tans all the time. And then this is I would say it's my current shade, but it's actually a little too light for me. So I actually kind of have to mix these 2 to get my perfect shade. But this, again, kind of similar to the KVD. It's a medium to buildable coverage foundation. And it's thin consistency and it's easy to build up. It doesn't pill as you build it up. And it doesn't have a matte finish. It doesn't have a luminous finish. It's just in between, very skin-like. And something that I don't even know how many of these I've repurchased. I have bought so many of these, I have lost count. And then the last foundation is a foundation I've been buying I think longer than I have had children, and that says a lot. So this is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. Again, it's not matte, it's not luminous, it's very skin-like, it's in between, but this is a full coverage kind of foundation. This is thick in consistency, and it covers everything. I love this product, but I do not wear this product on a daily basis because if I wear it multiple days in a row, it will break me out. It's not enough to put me off the product, but it is a warning to y'all. 2 concealers. So the first one is the Faux Filter Concealer from Huda Beauty. This is a full coverage, long wearing concealer. And again, it's very similar to the foundation itself. It's not luminous, it's not matte. It's just that perfect in between where it makes your skin look like skin. And then again, the Dior Backstage. This concealer is similar like its foundation. Again, I'm repeating myself. It's not matte, it's not luminous, it's perfect, it's in between. I really like this one because it is a thin formula with a lot of coverage. And you can kind of amp up that coverage with applying more product without it getting cakey under your eyes. Now for contour, this was kind of hard because the brand and the product I'm showing you, there's not many products I like from this brand, and it's very few, and even to consider this as a favorite is a shocker. But then I realized that when it comes to contour, the products that I prefer to use for contour aren't sold at Sephora. But my favorite at Sephora is the Hollywood Contour Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. I still think this product is overpriced for what it is, but if you can get it on sale during the Sephora sale, then it kind of makes it feel a little bit more reasonable. And usually I wouldn't recommend this product because it used to have an awful shade range. They have added new shades to this line, but I do like this contour wand because it does blend really, really nicely on the skin, and it's effortless. It's one of the products from Charlotte Tilbury that are truly fantastic, even though there's a lot of products from Charlotte Tilbury I'm not a fan of, but I do enjoy the contour wand. Again, like I said about Charlotte Tilbury, it's not usually a brand that I'm a fan of, but there is one more product from Charlotte Tilbury that I absolutely love, and it is the Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. This is just like a cream bronzer that blends like powder. It is a beautiful product. You can play with it under powder or on top of powder, and it still just blends very nicely. It is a go-to. You can kind of tell I have made a significant dent in this product. And this product doesn't have like the most intense pigmentation, so you can easily build up the product without it looking muddy or nasty. Another bronzer that I really, really like, and I don't even know if this is a bronzer. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. It's like a balmy kind of formula. So it's very sheer, it's easy to build up. This is the bronzer that I have on my face now, and I'll kind of show you. So it does have a luminous finish, like kind of dewy, but you can play with it on top of powder, underneath powder. I just do it on top of powder. I've already powdered my face, but if you can see, it just easily blends where it's almost like an airbrush. It's just it gives your face a nice warmth. Blush is one of my favorite makeup categories, and the blushes I'm talking about, if you've watched my other videos, they're not gonna surprise you. The Patrick Ta Major Headlines Cream and Powder Duos. I have 4 of them, but then I also have all the face palettes that Patrick Ta has come out with over the holidays. So I have quite a few of these blushes. I really enjoy all of them. Now this is the shade She's Left Me on Red, which is the newest blush that I purchased. But you've got your powder and your cream. And what's really great about this is that the cream plays nicely on top of the powder so you can get a dewy finish. If you don't want a dewy finish, then you just go ahead and play with the matte, or you could even underpaint with your cream one. I really enjoy these products. I know he's his own controversial little being right now, but I still love the products. This one is in the shade Do We Know Her? Oh, another favorite that I absolutely love is the shade She's Wanted. So you got your berry. And then I think this one's now discontinued. This was a collaboration with Barbie, and in the shade She's a Barbie Doll. Another blush that I love, and I'm actually hoping to pick up some more shades during the Sephora sale because I only got 2 of these, but it is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Color for Lip and Cheek. I love these. So this is the bright orange in the shade Golden Hour. And then I also have the shade Prima Donna in this vibrant, beautiful pink. I really enjoy these blushes. They say that they're matte, but I find that they're more of like a satin finish where it's not luminous, it's not flat matte. But this also has like this blurring effect. So if you are like me and you have a lot of texture on your cheekbones, I do, it kind of blurs all of that. And I kind of like the effect that these give. And it almost has like a cream to powder kind of finish. So blending them on top of powder is super easy and doesn't pick up the makeup that you've already laid down. My final blush is from Iconic London, and I want more of these. I only have 1 shade, but this is the Iconic London Sheer Blush in the shade Fearless Flush. So mine is like a dark plum shade. I love those dark plummy shades. But it is a serum blush that's super lightweight, and like it's easy to build up the pigment. They're not super pigmented, but as you build it up, it's not like peely or it doesn't look bad. So this is kind of shared out on my hand. I could even share it out even more because I put way too much on there. But it's just a nice flush of color. And speaking of Iconic London, their illuminator drops. I love these. So for highlighters, I don't tend to put liquid highlighters on their own on my face. I actually kind of use this product as a mix-in. So I will actually mix it in with my Milk Hydra Grip Primer to give myself a luminous base. I like it. It doesn't peel up when I mix it with products. I can even put this into my foundation to add more of a glow. I absolutely love this product. It looks like it's full, but I've noticed the last few times I've been using them, I can barely get any in the dropper. So I might be picking up another one of these during the Sephora sale myself. Iconic London has some great products. I really do think they're underrated. I also really like their Lit and Luminous Baked Highlighter. This highlighter, you can use it for a glow within kind of candlelit glow, or you can really pile it on without it looking like it's piled on your face and give that beaming full glam glow from like 2016. And it's just that beautiful universal champagne color that is flattering on everybody. It's very similar to the Amrezy highlight in that way. And speaking of Amrezy highlights, Anastasia Beverly Hills, I love these. These are the Glow Seeker highlighter. So I have 2 different shades. I have the shade Sun Idol, which is very similar to the Amrezy highlighter. Again, this though is not as beaming. It's more of a glow within kind of product. And then the other shade I have is Pearl. Now this one is, I believe, a limited edition. Every time I brought this product up, it's like a limited edition, but it's still an Anastasia Beverly Hills website. This one I have not seen at Sephora, but it's still the same formula. But this is the shade Pearl, and it's kind of like a pink shade. I know on Sephora's website, they have 3 different shades, including the Sun Idol shade. I really like this formula. I have 2 mascaras in front of me. You're gonna notice that I have skipped over eyeshadow palettes. And that is because I tend to get my eyeshadow palettes from everywhere but Sephora. As I was going through my collection and like my favorite products currently and the eyeshadow palettes that I use the most, they're not from Sephora. So I won't be talking about that today. So I'm gonna skip right into mascara. And these 2 are the ones that I love the most. I use them all the time and I use them together. The first one is the YSL Lash Clash Voluminous Mascara. And then the other one is the Pat McGrath Extreme Black Dark Star Mascara. This one claims to be voluminous, but I swear to God this lengthens my lashes. This adds my length and this adds my volume, and I usually apply this one first and then this one. And I just really like the combination. I do have it on my eyes today, but for once I actually have false lashes on. But if you look at my past videos, I don't wear false lashes often. These are the mascaras that I use. All right, and the last 2 makeup products are gonna be setting sprays. And I feel like these shouldn't surprise anybody. But the first one is from Milk Makeup, and it is the Hydra Grip I love this spray to not only set my face, but to layer in between to kind of extend the life of my makeup. And it's also hydrating. So it does have not a really like obvious luminous glow to the skin. Like it doesn't make you look super shiny, but just enough where it turns everything into skin. And then the last setting spray and the last makeup product is from Iconic London. I do have 2 of these. I'm trying to finish this one up before I go back to using this one. But this is the Iconic London Prep Set Glow Setting Spray. This is a luminous setting spray. This also looks really nice if you wanted to add a glow to your skin. So like on your shoulders or like on your chest, your legs, wherever, it adds a glow there too. And I like a glow to my makeup. So I really enjoy this setting spray, obviously. Okay, final category is going to be body and fragrance. Now, I feel like I am repeating myself a lot, but it's because like they are my favorites. And I'm going to, as long as a product's my favorite, I'm gonna continue to use it and it's gonna stay on my favorites. I'm sure I have talked about this scent a million times, but I'm gonna keep talking about it. I love Sol de Janeiro's Beija Flor scent. It is my favorite, it is my go-to. So of course, I'm going to throw this into my favorites. Of course, the Beija Flor Elastic Cream is going to be on my list for favorites, especially since right now the big version is available to purchase. Spoiler, the big version is on my wish list for my Sephora sale wish list, which will be coming out later this week. But I do, if you like a floral scent, you like the jasmines, this is a scent for you. And this cream is so hydrating. It is a thicker consistency than their Boom Boom cream. I feel like it is. I just love it. I love a good body care routine and I love to have my skin nice and moisturized. So this is on my favorites along with the body oil. It is almost like instant hydration when you put this on the skin. It immediately absorbs into the skin and you just have like soft, glowing, moisturized skin. So of course I have that in the Beija Flora scent. Another Beija Flora product that I use is the Rio Dio deodorant. And this is the end of it. So I enjoy it. I enjoy the scent. I've been using natural deodorant for quite a few years now, so I don't have any problems with using it. And I really enjoy this one. Last Sol de Janeiro product, and I will shut up, okay? I do not have all of my Sol de Janeiro scents with me because, well, where I keep them are downstairs and I didn't want to have to lug them all up to here where I film. But I do want to go ahead and recommend the Beija Flora scent. I also really like the scent Tan Lines. Now, Tan Lines is no longer called Tan Lines. Tan Lines is now called Rio Radiance. I really enjoy this scent as well. I have really gotten into the bottle. And then another one I really enjoy that you can still purchase, it's just called something else, is the shade After Hours was the original name. And I believe the new name is, it is the one in the purple container, okay? I love that as well. And it has like the vanilla and jasmine scent to it. Now with body mist and fragrance, I really, really love these 2 products from KLE. I love the it's a lot of loving, okay? It's the Love Fest Burning Cherry scent. This is a go-to perfume for me. I usually wear this one in the fall or winter time, so I haven't been using it a lot lately, but I've also been enjoying the body mist as well. They smell exactly the same, except for this is a perfume. This is gonna last you a hell of a lot longer than the body mist, but I do carry the body mist with me for like little touch-ups and I don't bring the perfume, which is nice because, you know, this costs a little bit more than this. But if you like the cherry scents, you'll like the Love Fest by KLE. But if you were curious about the notes for Love Fest, it's burning cherry, raspberry, praline, palo santo, and patchouli. I love my florals, and these are floral fragrances that I really, really like. I like all of the Gucci floras, but the ones that I've been wearing a lot lately is the Gucci Gorgeous Jasmine. Jasmine is one of my favorite scents. That's why there's so much mention of jasmine. But lately, I really have been enjoying the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. Yes, I only have the travel size. I've talked about this in a video before. I like to purchase travel sizes, and when this is empty and I like it, that's when I buy a full-size bottle. But this, I can tell that this is going to be my summer scent because it's like a warmer floral. It does have vanilla in it, which is probably why it's a little bit more of a warmer scent. But this one, I'm not saying it's better than the jasmine, but I really like this one. Something tells me my next full-size bottle is going to be this one. The last fragrance is from YSL, and this is the Black Opium Glitter. This has a very sweet marshmallow scent to it. I've been enjoying this one because it layers really nicely with my cherry scents. And I have more than just the KLE. But those sweeter scents, this smells really nice with it. It reminds me of the Kilian, what is it? It's the Princess one. I have that one as well. It reminds me of that, but it's a little bit lighter. All right, y'all, I feel like this was a longer video, or it's just because I had to talk a lot. But these are all of my current Sephora favorites. So if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And until next time, bye y'all.